Vibe Coding 101, and we're going to talk about orphaned objects. An orphaned object is when you delete something, but you've lost the parent association with it. I'll give you an example. You're in your WhatsApp group. You've got names and phone numbers, and those are typically tied to a contact. What happens if you delete the contact from your phone, but you still are part of the group? WhatsApp now loses the link between the phone number and the name, right? You got this orphaned phone number. That's the orphaned object. How did it happen? Well, the name is the parent of the phone number. So you delete the parent, now you've got this orphan, just like in real life. You want to make sure when you are deleting objects, or you have a method for deleting things, particularly if you've got a database on the back end, that you are following through on things like foreign keys, constraints, and stuff like that. Don't worry about this too much. A foreign key is basically just a link between two objects, right? The parent and the child. And a constraint is just that. We constrain you from doing these things. It's a rule. Just think of it like a rule. So when you delete something, you may have a foreign key, a link to other items in the database that you also have to delete. So if I delete a user, I need to go delete their name, their address, their phone number, their email address, all of it. That is what they call a cascading delete, where you are deleting multiple objects associated with the same individual. There's just some things to follow up on here so that you don't end up with things that are orphaned. If you've been running an app for a while and you fear that you might have some orphans, you could simply run a little utility, have AI create a little utility that goes and checks for orphaned objects where there's no foreign key. It could be just a SQL query, for example, and it'll give you that list of information. And then you can make it into a UI and also, or a cron job that runs every time and gives you an email. There's lots of ways around this. Don't stress too much. If you've got these foreign objects, just think about, okay, let's go find them and let's think about what we can do to clear them up. I have a real hodgepodge of items here for lunch. Green beans, spicy halloumi, beautiful Mediterranean salad. I've got some chopped mango, I've got a croissant. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all this. I have, for example, in one of my apps, a little utility that goes and finds orphaned images of user accounts in the database, because they might take up a bit of room. They're images, right? They're JPEG. Somebody changes their image. The old one is still left in the database and you've uploaded a new one. Not in the database, but in the storage bucket. The old one is left there. You could run a utility, go and catch all these other orphaned images and then delete them in